Okay, you guys let me know. If your Jordan 1s start looking like that on the heel, are you still allowed to wear them, or should you retire them? Or I've only had these for like 5 months and I've worn them so much that they're completely dead already. Okay, so here's the situation. Over the past couple of weeks, as you guys probably know, I've been doing a few business, finance, budgeting related videos on the channel, and lots of you guys have absolutely loved them. We're like, Tom, make more, I want to see more of these. Well, what I'm going to be doing is I've created an entirely new channel. It's also called Tom Stefanik, except I put a space in front of my first name and last name, unlike this where it's just smushed. The second one is not smushed. I'm gonna be doing stock videos, investment videos, real estate videos, money videos, budgeting videos, how to get rich videos, maybe. Anyway, if you guys want to see any more of that content from me, it's all going to be on the second channel. I have posted my first video where I go over my entire $300,000 stock portfolio and every single thing that I am invested into. So link in the description, go check it out, go subscribe if you're interested in that type of stuff. It would mean the world to me. So as you guys no doubt know, New York is an absolutely huge city. I mean massive, even besides the amount of people living in it. Just the square miles that the city takes up is ridiculous. And 90% of the time you guys see me in my videos in Midtown or downtown Manhattan, which is maybe 10% of the city, if that. And since I've been having all this newfound free time with everything being closed, I have been doing a lot more exploring of the city. Today I figured I'd take you guys on a quick little adventure into uptown Manhattan to one of my favorite and most scenic places in the city. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. All you guys have been very concerned about me running red lights. Thank you, I appreciate the concern. Don't worry, people drive slow in Manhattan. Running red lights on a bike, everyone does it. Running red lights on a boosted board, it's not that dangerous. Against traffic laws, that's a different discussion. Okay, this isn't where we were going, but quick side note, if you guys have ever seen Seinfeld and Tom's Restaurant from Seinfeld, well, that is Tom's Restaurant from Seinfeld. I personally have never seen a single episode of the show, so it holds absolutely no significance, but for those of you who care, 1/12th and Broadway. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. This is the campus of Columbia University, and especially now that classes aren't going on, it is like silent here. It is gorgeous. It feels so opposite to the rest of the entirety of Manhattan. I mean, it's busy, it's packed, it's cramped, there's no space, there's tall buildings. And then this is just empty. There's grass, there's trees, there's birds chirping. It's a little bit out of the way if you're here on vacation. It's on like 115th or 116th and Broadway, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Yes, I did buy a 3-pound tub of animal crackers that looks like a teddy bear. Yes, I am still an adult. It was on sale at Target for $4.89. Okay, in the spirit of me starting my new business channel, let's talk about how I made like $15,000 this week. Jordan 1, Jordan 1, Jordan 1, Jordan 1. I sold 9 pairs of my Jordan 1s this week, and I feel pretty conflicted about it, but also sort of delighted. If you guys have been living under a rock, there's been this massive documentary going on called The Last Dance. It's about Michael Jordan's last season, his entire career. I've only caught the first 4 episodes, and it's pretty freaking good. The documentary is really, really good though. In the documentary, Michael Jordan was wearing Jordan 1 Chicago's. He cut up his heels in the Jordan 1 Chicago's. He was bleeding all over the Jordan 1 Chicago's. I mean, the Jordan 1 Chicago's, the 2015 release, was already like an $800 shoe before this whole thing started. And I guess lots of people really wanted to get their hands on the Air Jordan 1 Chicago's. And as a result, the price just completely skyrocketed. I wouldn't consider myself a reseller. I mean, I don't purposely go out of my way to be like, oh, how can I profit off of shoes and make a living off of shoes? I would consider myself a casual connoisseur of creating cash though. So as a result, I do time to time dabble in the resale industry. I don't use bots, I don't backdoor shoes, I don't get shoes for retail hardly ever, but what I do enjoy doing is for resellers that are trying to unload their shoes after release and pairs that I think are just gonna go up in value, I do enjoy buying those and then holding on to them for a year or 2 years and just, you know, selling them once the value goes up. I guess it's more like investing in sneakers or speculating in sneakers rather than it is in reselling sneakers, because I'm not like buying them for a low price and then immediately flipping them. I'm buying them for the current market value and then just putting them in my closet for a year. By mostly luck and a tiny little bit of judgment, I had 9 pairs of Chicago 1s sitting in my closet. And it all starts way back when I was going to sneaker cons and I bought my first ever pair. These are expensive. This is the most expensive pair of Jordans I've ever bought. I spent $340 US on these, which is around $450 Canadian in the Air Jordan 1 Chicago. Wow, these are nice. Like I was so excited when I was looking for these. They were going from anywhere from $340 was the cheapest I saw in a size 12. That seems like forever ago. Oh my goodness. And I got them for so cheap considering for what they're going for now. It's just absolutely mind-blowing that I paid that price. I can't believe it. That was the first pair of Chicago Jordan 1s that I ever got in my life. And then I bought another pair here and another pair there from pretty much 2016 up until the end of 2018 for an average price of $442 a pair. I didn't really know what I was gonna do with them. I was just sort of sitting on them and waiting for something to happen with the value. And yeah, something was happening with the value. It had almost doubled from my average price that I had paid for them. But I still just didn't have a rush to sell them. I didn't need the money, and I was like, you know what, this is probably going to go up more unless we see a retro, heaven forbid. This is probably going to go up more. So I had them sitting in my storage locker. I moved from my dad's place into my own place, and I just sort of lost track of even how many pairs I had. After the Last Dance documentary, people were tweeting about the Chicago 1, so I'm hopping on my phone and I'm looking like, oh my goodness, they are over $2,000 in some sizes now. I thought I had 5 pairs of Chicago's. I was like, oh my goodness, I have 5 pairs of Chicago's. I'm selling these. Now keep in mind, all of my shoes are in Canada. I don't currently have access to them. I have a ledger book of the majority of shoes that I've purchased and how much I paid for them, so I can sort of keep track of what shoes I have. So I thought I had 5 pairs of Chicago's. I listed up the Chicago's on my website and I sold 4 pairs of them almost immediately for $1,340 a piece. These were size 11s and 10.5s, I believe, maybe a 10 in there as well, but it was 10, 10.5, 11. Almost immediately, within like 5 minutes of me putting them on my website, I had sold 4 pairs for $1,340 each. Thankfully, I have wonderful people that I know back in Winnipeg, so when I was getting someone to ship these shoes out for me, they were digging through the shoes and they were like, how many pairs of Chicago's did you say I had again? Turned out that I had somehow forgot that I bought an additional 4 pairs on top of the 5 that I thought I had, and I was now stuck with 9. Okay, stuck is a very underplaying word here. I was blessed to have 9. I listed another one up on my website for $1,950, which was a size 8.5. I put up a size 12 on my website for $1,560, which was a size 12, as I said, and those sold very quickly as well. Then I was stuck with 3 more pairs, 2 size 8s and another size 8.5, which I proceeded to sell online for $2,080. $2,070 and $1,960. You do the math, that works out to, I mean, before seller fees, right under $15,000 total. Wow, wow, wow. Just once again, this didn't take a lot of work. This didn't take a lot of knowledge. It's just common sense. Okay, this is one of the most classic Jordans of all time. It is going to go up in value. And even if this documentary had never happened, I wouldn't have made 15 grand, but I still would have doubled my money and made around $8,000 selling these shoes. It took very little work from my end. It took, you know, following the price here and there. And if I was offered a good opportunity to buy one, just seizing that opportunity and purchasing the shoes. But besides that, it didn't take a lot of work. It just took me saving up my money and being patient with my investment and prioritizing long-term profits over short-term pleasure. I mean, yes, you do need to deduct the expenses of me buying the shoes. $442 on average was the price. So you deduct that from the $15,000 and we're still looking at over $10,000 pure profit. Now we are going to deduct another $1,000 from that though, because after I had sold all 9 of the pairs, I was sort of regretting selling my personal size 12 that I still hadn't worn yet. And my friend tagged me in an Instagram post of someone selling a pair for 1,000 USD. So I was able to sell a size 12 for $1,340 and then almost immediately purchase one back for 1,000 USD. Those are getting shipped to my office in Canada, and whenever I'm back there, I'll be unboxing those and have a pair of Chicago's back in my life. I just find this stuff so exciting, like the ability to, with little effort and just a little bit of intuition and a little bit of work put in, be able to really almost quadruple your investment on some of these sneakers. It's really cool. I think that's why saving your money is important. That's the point of the business channel, and that's why I wanted to make this video today. I could have made it 5 days ago if I wanted to, but I wanted to make it today simply because I think it is so important to save your money so you can invest it back into yourself. If I spent all the money that I made from YouTube, I wouldn't be able to do things like this, to invest in these shoes to make money. If I was out there buying BMWs, if I was out there going on crazy cruises and rocking a Rolex, I wouldn't be able to put that money back into myself to help me profit on more things like this. I don't know, I could go on for days about this, which is exactly what I'm gonna be doing on the business channel. Guys, make sure to hit the link in the description to go check that out. I would appreciate it so much if we could bring all the awesome real family from this channel, pull it over to that channel, and have a great audience over there as well. Guys, that being said, thank you so much for watching. I will just let you know that the May mystery box is only on sale for today and tomorrow only, then it is gone forever, then we're moving on to June. Most limited one, I think only like half the stock numbers that we usually have on May, so there's gonna be some good stuff in there. There's gonna be some cool sneakers, some Jordan 1s, some Travis Scotts. There's gonna be good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Go check out the mystery box, go check out my new channel. I love you guys, and until tomorrow, peace.